Funnel hackers, hello, welcome to finally getting towards a setup where I'm happy, and I wanted to just share something with everybody about workflows. One thing I've noticed is I'm using loads of gadgets and then trying to get everything kind of working together, and you just find you have to learn this, to learn that, to do this, to do that. It's been crazy, really tired, but anyway, it's coming together. I've got a big rig set up here and I'm going to do a proper video about it all at some point anyway, but I've had to learn OBS and all these kind of things. Now OBS is a recording kind of studio type thing. It's really cool. So we've got some music in background that's playing and all linked up. A little bit of a jazz vibe by LoupeDeck. So let's go on to this. So what I've got up in the corner there is this. Let me just go down to the next one. Is this. Okay, so this is a LoupeDeck. Now you can get these on eBay. They used to be £500. They are cheaper, but you can also get Stream Decks and Logitech, and and basically all it is to do shortcuts and to make it quick and easy. So I've noticed, like when I were doing the funnel pages, and I'll just go back onto that and just show. So when we were doing them, I was doing it like one page at a time, and then I thought, wait up, there's got to be a better way. And anyway, it took a while, but I got there. So on this little device, let's just go back onto it. You'll notice I've got here like this is the fonts, so this will activate my fonts. And the rulers are so annoying because to turn them on and off, you've got to press it and press it. So we're constantly going backwards and forwards up in the browser, to find it, to click on it. Like for instance here, just, right click here, click there, and so on. So let me just show you how much better this is when you're actually using let's have a look when you're using this, for instance. So you'll notice here now I can just scroll up and down. I can no, I can't. Right, so this is the perfect point. So I'd activated my ruler. Now I haven't, so now I can search. One button, press it, it's activated. Press it again, it's deactivated. So when you come into measuring things, it just makes it so much easier to create that shortcut, and then it's like, okay, how big is this? Ruler, click, drag, 200. All right, cool. Turn it off. Next. And what I'll do is, so this is the actual page. It's shrunk down. So same thing again. Ruler is on. Click it again, it's off. Is that neat or what? It just makes life so much easier. And that leads me on to the second part. So it were driving me a bit nuts, where I'm like, okay, what size is this? Well, let's just see. So let's do the ruler. And so I'm on here now. Right, so just click ruler on. Try to multitask here. 382. So I'm clicking on here, ruler. Now it moves. Yes, this is the thing. So it might. Let me just try it again. Yeah, there we are. So you'll see that it's saying 432 there, and 429 there. So what I found was let's turn these rulers off now. I just drag it down to its smallest viewport, as it were, on here. And same with this. Just dragged it right down. And then I can just compare side by side there. But any changes I make here, like if I make it the distance bigger here, then and then all I need to do is go onto here, but I have another shortcut for screen refresh, for instance. Let me just go back. So yeah, so I'll press my refresh button there, and then it'll show me the update. So two really good ones there is, and I've also got them on the dials here. So if my hand's on the side, let's just go back onto this. So if my hand's on the side, I can just press, you know, up and down. And same with zooming in and out, you know, for your screen. You know, you're just using this dial to dial in and out. Let's just go back onto here. So I'm just using my dial there, and it's zooming in, zooming out. So they're like three or four key ones, but this one's a beauty as well as this. So I've done all my details there, changed it all. Let's go to live page. So we're on live page here. Let me just double check on OBS here. Right, yeah, let's yeah, we're on that one. So we're on live page here. Now what I can do, is can click, let me just deactivate that. Right, can click this button. Now this button is really neat. So what I've got is, I've got iPhone 16 there. So let's just open that fully. And there we go. So let me just bring that over here actually, and I'll just make sure I can see. Yeah, so it's all working fine there. So you've got various devices here. So this is another app, extension, sorry. So it is responsive website. Let's have a look. Toolkit. So that's what this one is. Really nice. So I'll just keep it on iPhone, for instance, iPhone 16. Now it's got these settings here, and I think you can just change them to whatever you want as well. So let's just yeah. So all I'll do is I'll press that button, and then I'm straight onto that there, and I can just scroll through it, can click on anything. I failed miserably. I need to check that bit. But yeah, so you can go through your buttons and things on here, and then just check them. So let's just go on to, let's pick something else and pick MacBook Pro 14-inch. I'm going to zoom out. There we go. Using the little zoom thing. So if we click now, there we go. And we've got it compared here side by side. So I can see now, like, okay, I need to go back onto my app here, turn the ruler off, right? Everything's back to normal there. And go into the pop-up. So if we go on pop-up there, show pop-up, show pop-up, right? So it's all exact in that way. So now this were a universal block which I created, which were probably a mistake, but never mind. But I didn't change it for mobile, so at least I've seen it now. So what are we looking at? We are looking at padding one. I think it's the padding which is affected with this. All width is it? It's just, yeah. I remember him saying like 90% or something. No, it's not doing that. Let's try it again. 90. So it's just for mobile. That's fine. Let's just see. So I've not worked with these universal blocks. It seems like they are a bit different. Oh, maybe it's this which we need to do. Sorry, just showing this all on the fly. 15 was that, wasn't it? That's it. Send. Oh, this is it, isn't it? So it's showing mobile there. Does this include the mobile? Let's just see. 90%. Okay, let's just save. Do you know, they're a bit frustrating, these blocks. How do I change that bit? Unlink. Oh, okay. Unlink. Right. There we go. Alright, so that might help some people. It's helped me anyway, is that bit. So, let's just save that for a moment. Let's also, yeah. I'm thinking, yeah, everything's still on mobile. What we need to change there is padding sides. Oh, okay. There we go. Get access now. You know where? I want, yes, we need the font in it, the font. And where's my fonts? Let's try it again. Ah, that's it. Look, submit, enabled. Come on, where are you? Button style, button font. There we go. Right, so set that down to there, for instance. I've not done all of this yet, so not on the mobile side. Now, interesting thing, let's just go back onto, okay, that's all alright, that's fine, cool. And we've even got that in the background there, so I'm pleased with that. So let's go on to the next thing and just see. I think, yeah, it is in background. He says, thinking about it. Let's just have a look. Background. Image gallery. Where are you? Okay, there you are. And yeah, I think you have to just flick around between some of these. There we go, got it there now. Yeah, and I'll probably just leave it there because yeah, let's leave that. That's okay. Now I think right, I've saved it, so this is perfect now. So what we can do now is I'll press refresh on here, and we'll also do the mobile thing again. Let's just have a look. Okay, let's just do that. That's working fine there. Let's just go out there. Aha! So I need to change the colour on that. So that's them button styles. Right, so run live page there. Hey, we did it. That's all right, is that? That's not too bad. And that button size there, I'm quite happy with. So we've got a background there. Now it is squiffed in a way, or is it? Yeah, it looks like it's squished a bit. Being a blooming OCD perfectionist, and let's just see. Width and height, 100% width, moves it all the way across. Now, Paro don't really work for it. Yeah, so another way is to actually change this to create an image. No repeat. Let's just have a look and just see if it brings any of these up. So no repeat. Width and height. Seems to be width and height is the only one which pulls it in properly to a point. But it's a small detail, but still a detail. However, I've got a lot further now, and my next little thing is, wait till you see what I've got planned here, is to do. We've got all this shadowed in the background, but then to have things coming out of here, you know, so it's a bit more interactive. So that's going to be fun. So if we just save that, and if we click out of that, so it's live. So we'll change that button later, but there we go. That's nice. That's all right. And the other thing is the above the fold. So what Greg were trying to do was have all this, but actually have the button appearing there. So you'll see we've got a bit of a distance there. But if you're on a MacBook 14-inch screen, or anything I suppose with a 14-inch screen, there you go. So this particular app I'm really liking, just to be able to quickly see. And then in conjunction, let's just go out of there. So in conjunction, how my workflow kind of is now is, let's just preview. Let's drag this then over into here. Go to live page. So, and then we can zoom in a bit, and then it'll squeeze them in a bit. Let's have a look. There we go. So we've got it just about right. I think we've got it close, as close as we can, kind of thing. But the other thing which I was doing was then measuring these to a point, and just getting them as close as I possibly can to each side here. So yeah, not so bad, is it? It's not so bad now. Now I just need to click that, do this button. So let's change this state. So we've got hover, there we go. Yeah, and pressed. So we need to change that. So we've got background. Actually, how does Greg have his? That's the question. So right, so my fonts are activated. Press my button, boom, happy days. So it doesn't have actually anything hovering. So if we're gonna stick with what it should be like, let's just see. So we don't want any hover effect. So so what we can do is get that color, which we've got there anyway. So let's just have a look. We go hover, we'll just choose that. If we choose pressed, we'll choose that. Now what we can do is we can actually fix that a bit more. Shall I? Custom. Change that opacity down a bit. Border color, kind of would, so style guide. I've just learned something here actually with these two here. That's kind of nice. Right. Actually, yeah. So, hover. You know what? I always like the hover effects. So, we're gonna have something like that, I think. Yeah, it's 100% alpha solid. Right, okay, doke. That's for the hover effect. Text color's white. Border color. Let's just put that back on. Yeah, let's do border color on there. So pressed, and we have a bit of a difference. Let's have a look and just see what that's like. You know, it's all about enjoying it, isn't it? You know, and I like my little hover buttons. So, so we've saved it. Let's just refresh that screen. Need to change it on that. Why is it not changed? What have I done wrong? Done something wrong, people. Let's go on to, maybe it's because to set it as a global. Right, so that's why. So on the hover, we'll have that one, and we'll have this darker on pressed. We'll have that one, and we'll have that one again. So your style buttons, these are overrides, I suppose, there, which shows up here. Or you can just click on 1, 2, and 3, but pre-save them, or pre-create them, I suppose. Right. So let's just save that. Now, if I had copied that button, this would be the same. So let's just have a look on here. No, I can't. So I need to do the same for that. Same for that there. You know, I'm kind of enjoying this now because it's like, it's nice to get that, I don't know, that kind of flow. So got to bear in mind, I'm trying to multitask here and try to record this and think of what that's looking like, talk to the camera, look at the screen, have my finger on the button. It's nuts trying to do records and stuff. So let's have a look. Let's do this one as well. Oh, tune. Right. So let's go into that and this. Let's go to press. And we'll do that as well. Alright, so all of that should now be good. Let's just see. I'm going to click preview there, but pull it over here. Oops. That's it. Oh, this is a split screen, by the way, which Google Chrome does. Separate views. Let's just have a look. Right. Go to live page. Let's moment of truth, everybody. Oh, it's working. Look at that. Now we're happy. Yes. So submitting. Now I've got to work this part out in the background yet, but that's pretty neat. So the thank you page is my next step. So I'm going to record doing the thank you page. So as you can see, I've got nothing on here yet. Let's just see. Yeah, it's all empty there. So finally everybody. Oh my days. Let's have a celebration. Cup of tea. Right. Now what I can do is just double check each one. Yep. So we know the pop-up's working. Scroll down. Nice. And scroll down. Nice. That's working. Now we'll do let's open up this app. Open it full page. Let's just have a look. Just bring that out. Double click it. Look at this, hey. We've got workflow, we've got design. We are smoking. Let's just have a look. Let's what tune shall we have on? Something a bit, yeah. something with some energy. Who is it? Blame J Magic VIP mix. So blame it on the girl. That is. So yeah, that's working. That's working. Happy days. Now I didn't do yes, so we've now got to do the others. So that's working. That's working. Awesome. Scroll down. That's working. I think this is the best mobile responsive app I've come across, and I think if you just have these two up, you just like keep it as simple. Maybe iPad, maybe have a look for iPad. But the other good thing is you can set your differences here. So for Mac Studio or the bigger 27-inch screen displays, their resolution is a lot higher. Like this, the resolution of the screen I'm using now, it goes up to 2500 or whatever. So you can change them. So that's cool. Happy with that. So I know that these buttons, that's work. Oh, okay. Right, so the funnel frameworks button, that's the one which we need to go on to. So just close it down. Let's just close that. So we need to go back into this one. Scroll down, funnel frameworks. Get these little buttons going. Happy days, everybody. Look at that. There we are. So now we've got them preset. We know what we're clicking. Just click it, nice and easy. Same with that. Just click that, and save it. And this is what I really like with ClickFunnels as well. And Todd, brilliant. You're doing an amazing job with these upgrades and everything. But just having that showing open pop-up, that or submit form or whatever that button's going to do, it's just nice to kind of see that little stuff like that. It's real cool. So let's just have a look at this one. Hover, yeah, all that's fine. Right, looks like it's already saved. So let's just do the same thing again. Actually, I've got the page here. So all I need to do is press my mobile app. You can see on there. Let's just open it up. There we go. Let's refresh. Okay, so I'm refreshing page, but now I'm opening mobile app. That's it. Close that. That's fine. Let's just press it. Yep. Go down here. Press that. Yep. Click on again. Oh, you just love it when a thing comes together. Yay, there we go. There we go. And here we are. At last, I have just the thank you page. Thank you. I think I deserve my badge. Seriously. Powered by ClickFunnels. Now, just a little heads up, everybody. If you put your affiliate links in, people do scroll down and then go on to ClickFunnels, then you'll see up here, check your affiliate links. So anybody buying it after you, then you get commissions. Happy days. Cheers, ClickFunnels. Right, let me just minimize that screen so that I can see where I am and everything and what we've got going. So yeah, LoupeDeck, shortcuts, and just something tactile. There's all different types of these little devices out now, so I hope they help. And yeah, can kind of enjoy working now, and I hope this is recorded properly. And let's just see. Yeah, got a nice little setup now, so everything's cable tidied, and working. Any questions, anybody? Put them in the chat. Alright, catch y'all later. Bye for now. Rich out.